same kind of thinking that caused them. These words will change your reality because poverty can't survive in a dough chaser's mentality.
The beat majors.
So to all my dough chasers, it's time to get this party started now.
I like it.
With your host, Jason White.
Yo, what's up, dough chasers? This is Jason White, CEO and founder of Witness Riches and your host of Dough Chaser TV. Tonight we're going to talk finances and credit. More specifically, we're going to talk about your issues with online shopping and how you can improve your credit score. So as you come in, let me know who you are and where you're from. We got Detroit in the house. We got Cali in the house. What's up? Let me see here. I'm just trying to get everything organized. I'm a very unorganized person in some areas of my life. But don't judge me too hard, all right? I'm human at the end of the day, and I do have feelings. All right, where is my chat option? Okay, so I'm trying to get everything situated with YouTube. Please bear with me. Instagram, Facebook, we will be talking with you later. But as you join me, let me know who you are, where you're from. Let me see here. She said, Bipolar Eve said, my biggest problem is shopping online. And that's one thing that I want to understand. We have this this meme going around, and a lot of people are talking about, I'm at a point in my life where I plan on doing online shopping, but because I don't know my credit card number, I give it up. And we were looking in the comment area of this meme that's going around that kind of went viral. And there's a lot of people who, instead of putting down their credit card and saying, hey, I'm not going to do any online shopping tonight, they actually memorized their credit card number. I feel like, you know what, once you get to that point, once you memorize your credit card number, you have a problem. Once you memorize your credit card number so that you can make the online shopping experience easier for yourself, my friend, you have a problem. There's a lot of people who don't even know their social security number by heart. But they do know their credit card number by heart, so they can buy, some stuff on Amazon. And if you are one of those people, I'm going to try to help you out, okay? I have about 12 different cards. And I wish I did take the time out to memorize these cards. But, some of you actually do have a problem, and we need to figure this out. Remember, there was a point where people were scared to put their credit card information online. Does anyone remember that? Hands up. Anybody remember that? Like just a few years ago, people, were calling in the office, questioning our service because they were scared to add information online. But just a few years go by and it's the new thing to do. Hey, online shopping. Let me memorize my credit card number so I can make it easier for myself so I don't have to get up and get my wallet and make this purchase. We got Indiana, California, South Carolina, Los Angeles in the house. Let me see. We got a comment on IG. I'm actually unemployed at the moment. Recently got laid off to make my next move. Trying to make my next move. I'm here for help boosting my credit. Yeah, we're going to get into that. I'm going to share some information with you all to help you improve your credit scores. Because at the end of the day, that's going to help you transition into another level of your life and bust some moves, right? So we have a couple people, well, not a couple people, but a couple toys in the house. I just got a new clone. Human-like. It was a gift. Shout out to, who gave me this? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Amber. I appreciate that. Oh.
Young man, sure.
And I'm not going to lie. I made an impulsive decision. I wouldn't say it was too, impulsive, but I told myself when I see this shoe, I'm going to buy it. Okay. And we're going to talk about this. Okay. Because I'm going to put myself out there too. Peep that out. I bought some new LeBrons a couple of days ago, online shopping. The difference is I actually had the money to do it.
And thought about it and all that.
Right. I actually had the money to do it. It was not an impulsive decision. It was a decision that I actually thought about and made sure that I was able to do it within my own finances. And some of you who are watching tonight's show, you're not really thinking about your finances when you buy stuff online. There's some of you who make it your priority to buy something on, what is it called? Shopping Over? Fashion Nova. My bad. You can tell I'm not in the culture. Fashion Nova is your priority to buy something on Fashion Nova every Friday. And you have no idea how that's going to impact your finances in the long run. And, one of the things that I want you all to understand is that your actions, there is a cause and effect. Okay? The effect that you are actually going through right now is you're living paycheck to paycheck. You don't have any money in the bank. You're struggling to pay your bills. You're maxing out your credit cards. And you're shopping online. That does not sound right. Right? So we need to get it in order. And how do we do that? I believe that it's important for you to have an understanding of where it is you want to be. A lot of you don't have goals for yourself. Okay? Not saying, she said, did you see my post? Shaking my head. I promise you, we did not see your post. I promise you. We need to get some priorities in our life. Okay? We need to have an understanding of where it is that we want to be, and we need to plan accordingly. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Buying stuff online, that's not a problem. However, buying stuff online and not having a plan for your finances, not having a financial goal for yourself,
Or some forethought.
or a little forethought, stop making impulsive decisions. That is an issue. When you're at a point where you have memorized your credit card number to make it easier for yourself to buy stuff online, my friend, I think you have a problem. All right? And I want to help you. All right? And the thing that we need to do is we need to understand our weaknesses. When you understand your weakness, that's your greatest strength. Because once you understand your weakness, you know how to set yourself up so that you don't be in that weak state. And one thing that I would recommend is that you delete those apps off your phone. If you are someone where you Fashion Nova, you got the Fashion Nova app. You have the Amazon app on your phone, eBay app on your phone. All your credit card numbers is they're attached to your phone already. Delete that mess. Actually, one thing that I recommend for our clients, when you are setting up your bank account, you don't get a debit card for your spending account. Okay? I don't know if any of you are that far into the financial game, but you need to have separation when it comes to your actions. You need to have an account to pay your bills. You need to have an account to spend your money for your personal needs. And then you need to have an account for your emergency fund. Okay? Some of you don't have, that in order, and that's the basics. However, when it comes to you managing your money in your spending plan, you should not have a debit card. You should use cash only. All right. And the reason we want to do cash only is to make it harder for ourselves to make impulsive decisions. We're going to have issues with the camera. So if my scene blacks out, I'm going to transition to a different camera. All of a sudden, my battery's about to die, and it's kind of embarrassing. What's up, Michael? How you doing? Shalonda out of Indiana, how you doing? So let's talk about your personal finances, how to structure your personal finances in a way that does not put you at risk to continue to live paycheck to paycheck, okay? In our financial program, Black Lettuce, I basically teach how to get a hold of your finances to protect yourself from suffering from the online shopping experience, all right? And, you know, I recently just talked about the 3 accounts, and the thinking behind that is to minimize overdrafts, to minimize overspending, and to also minimize late payments. And when it comes to your finances, you need to think of yourself as a business. All right, we got the camera back. You need to think of yourself as a business. And the main priority of a business is to produce revenue, produce a profit, right? And if you're at a point where you're spending your profit at Amazon, you're playing yourself. What's the point of you working all those hours at work for you to give your paycheck away? What's the point? It's hustling backwards. Miss Eve, I know you know better than that. For those of you who are struggling and you're living paycheck to paycheck, and a big reason you're living paycheck to paycheck is because you don't know when to put your credit card away. You don't know when to stop online shopping. You're playing yourself. We get people all the time who say, Jason, I'm working 80 hours. It seems like I'm working 80 hours a week and I'm tired of it. I'm like, okay, what are you doing with your money? They name all the expenses. I'm like, okay, well, it sounds like you got, about $500 extra a month that you can, save. What are you doing with that? And then I look at the feet. And they got these suckers on. You know how much these shoes cost? These shoes cost $185. I'm not a shoe geek. I'm not what do they call it?
Sneakerhead.
I'm not a sneakerhead. Okay. These are the most expensive shoes that I have bought in like 8 years. Look, we got a comment. She just worked 120 hours. Tell me, how much of that did you save? How many of you are working crazy hours trying to pay the bills, trying to build a savings? However, you find yourself not seeing any progress. A lot of that has to do with you not structuring your finances correctly, 1, managing your bank account correctly, okay? And then 2, living accordingly to your expectations. What kind of goals do you have for yourself? Those are expectations. Those are things that you're trying to live up to. I expect to save $1,000 this month. Are you living that way? What are your goals? Do you know your goals? A lot of you don't even know your goals. You don't even know what you're living for. You're just out here. People who are just out here are just taking up precious air for people like me. We're purpose driven. Dough chasers, we're purpose driven. We're trying to accomplish something. If you just out here and you don't have any goals, figure out some goals for yourself, please. Please. Live for something more than just spending your paycheck on Amazon, Fashion Nova. All right. And I say this not because I'm a bad person, not because you're a bad person. I say this because I love you and I want you to do better. I want you to do better. You deserve to live comfortably. You deserve to have money in the bank. I mean, you're working your ass off. You might as well get some kind of benefit from it. But a lot of you're hustling backwards. A lot of people feel that, Jason, I'm working 80 hours. I deserve to go buy me some LeBrons every time a new pair come out. It makes me happy. Yeah, it makes you happy until you see your bank account. And then you're like, damn, did I really need to get those LeBrons this week? Catch me a few years ago. And catch me a few years ago and my dumb ass bought some LeBrons. I'm gonna be like, damn, babe, we should have paid the light bill this week. They talking about cutting off our light. our lights. But it's not that way anymore because, we have a purpose. We're trying to achieve something. Instead of just being out here buying the latest style. Do you know that these companies have a plan for you? They have a plan. My business, I have a plan. My plan is to acquire new customers. My plan is to acquire new customers and have them pay $64.99 a month for my program. Did you know that Fashion Nova has a plan for you?
Nike got a plan.
Nike got a plan for you. Nike, you know what? What's interesting is I was looking at LeBron's, I think I was on a website and I was looking at some shoes. And I was just looking at them. And they saw that I was interested. And you know what? They're like, Jason, we have a plan for you. Jason, we're going to put these shoes on Facebook and Instagram and put them in front of you because we're trying to get $185 of your hardworking money that you earned. We have a plan for your money. These businesses have a plan for you. And what you need to do is you need to have a plan for your money as well. Which one is more important? The business's plan for your money or your plan for your money? When you have a plan for your own money, you don't allow these businesses to manipulate you and take your hard-working money that you just earned, work your ass off 120 hours at Fashion Nova. You know what? I'm working my ass off because I actually want to take my life to another level. I'm working my ass off because my family deserves a house. My kids deserve this school I'm trying to get them in. I deserve this emergency fund. Man, my car broke down 3 times last year. I had to pay $3,000. And I had to take out some stupid ass loans to do it. Payday loans. I don't want to go through that again, Jason. That's why I'm working 120 hours this week so I can save that money. And God forbid if I were to go through that again, I don't have to take out a payday loan because I can depend on myself. And y'all know this. We know this. You know this. You go through this shit. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. You go through this every week, every month, and you keep on putting yourself in the same position. And until you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you will continue to do it. And I'm just trying to push the point to have you realize that you're making stupid decisions. We have to get smarter with our money. We cannot have another generation of broke people. I'm tired of them having these chains on me. I need my freedom. With that being said, man, it's very unfortunate. We lost a great one. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. A lot of people say that, he was the new Tupac of our generation. And I feel like, Tupac talked a lot about the things that we could be doing as a people, as a country. But Nipsey was one of those people who actually did it, right? So rest in peace to him. Definitely lost a great one. Very unfortunate. My condolences to his family. But ideas are being shared to you on a daily basis, either from myself, from people who are doing bigger things than me, sharing information with you, and some of you are refusing to accept it. You're refusing to take it in and use that knowledge to better yourself. And my friend, you deserve better. But in order for you to get better, you have to do something. You have to make a change. Otherwise, you'll continue to repeat the same lifestyle. So, for those of you who are working 80, 100, 120 hours a week just to get by, okay, I understand. But that's not a reality for you the long term if you're willing to make a sacrifice. And the sacrifice in this situation is stop spending all your money on bull. And if I can be real, on bullshit. If any kids are watching, it's your bedtime. You should be asleep right now. Go get your mom, please. But we got to stop wasting our money. We have to be more strategic with our funds and invest in our future. And the way that you do that is, one, strategically setting yourself up with your finances, restructure your banking, okay? Find ways where you can save money, reduce your expenses, and the extra money that you're saving, actually save it. Actually apply that towards some of your goals. And without getting deep into strategy, that's the basics. You have to make some kind of sacrifice, okay? And a lot of you are spending $100 a week, maybe even more, online. It's so bad you memorize your credit card number so that you don't have to get up and go to your purse or to your wallet. I almost said women be shopping. But I'm not just speaking to women. I'm talking to the men too. It's just, that's funny.
Nutty Professor.
Yeah, Nutty Professor. We were actually talking about that earlier. But anyway, I want you all to do better. So a lot of people, they're using their paycheck, spending it online, and it's gotten so bad they're beginning to get so desperate and they're running out of money, and now they're starting to use their credit cards. Okay, and a lot of you need to understand that credit card usage has a big impact on your credit score. And if you are someone who is looking to buy a house, to buy a new car, refinance a bad debt, or just be prepared for whatever life may bring your way, you need to understand that your credit card usage can hurt your ability to make those moves. Okay? These companies, they compute your credit score based off of 5 components of your credit. We got payment history, 35% of your score, credit utilization, 30%, length of history, 15%, credit file mix, 10%, and inquiries, 10%, okay? Credit utilization is the comparison of your credit card balances to all of your credit card limits, okay? So if you have $1,000 of credit cards collectively as a whole, and you use $500 of those credit cards, your credit utilization will be at 50%. Anything above 30%, you look like you're dependent on debt. And the more dependent on debt you look, the more it hurts your credit score, okay? So we have to get more disciplined with our finances, with our money, and stop using our credit cards so that we can improve our credit scores and use our credit as leverage. Like these shoes right here, yeah, they cost me $185. But guess how much I can sell these suckers for? Limited edition. I can sell these for $1,000 because people love LeBron. LeBron, you my man, but it ain't that serious. However, low key, I acquired an asset. Now, if I decide to treat it as an asset, that's another question. However, we have to be more strategic with the moves that we're making. Now, that was a terrible example of a good move to make. However, you get my point. All right. So I have a lot of information on our YouTube channel. I have a lot of information online in general. If you are someone who is struggling with improving your credit, you're struggling with your finances, you're struggling with removing derogatory information off your credit report, whatever the situation may be, you may be someone who is an ideal candidate for what we call Transcend Financial Academy. In this academy, I will teach you how to restructure your banking, how to set up a budget, how to set up a spending plan, how to set up your money so that you can begin to win with it. I will teach you how to repair your credit. I will teach you how to remove negative items off your credit report using strategy. I will teach you how to improve your credit score up to 200 points by acquiring strategic trade lines. Not trade lines that I sell, but trade lines that you can acquire through legitimate companies. I will teach you that. And if you are someone who needs that help, you can sign up for just $19.99 a month. Oh, he trying to sell me something. What, a black man trying to sell me something? He's a scam. Hey, man. I'm running a business. And I'm not afraid to sell you. All right. Okay, let me look at these comments. All right. So if you're new, let me know who you are, where you're from. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram. Let me see. Michael Lee said the passion about to come out. I can't help it. Shalonda Lightfoot says, I have 3 accounts just for those reasons. Good for you. Good for you. Hurricane Shepherd, I have not had a car for over a year now and walk everywhere I go. I bet you in great shape too, bro. I need to try that one out. It seems like I work with no end in sight. Hurricane, explain that to me. What do you mean by that? It seems like I work with no end in sight. Meaning that you're working towards nothing?
He got another comment under that.
Been trying to fix my credit for a while now. A lot of times when people are trying to fix their credit, they're not working on building their credit, okay? Credit repair is all about removing negative information from your credit report. That's when we try to get deletions, right? But another thing that people have to do, which we educate people within our organization, is building, okay? It's good to take things away, but what are you adding to the credit report? That's going to help you add more payment history, which is going to help you see the gains that you want with your credit score a lot more quickly, okay? So definitely research credit building. Have a lot of videos on YouTube. And if you need more specific help, I have a academy, Transcend Financial Academy, that you can sign up for. And you can begin to get those strategies as well. He says, I'm an Army veteran that has always worked, only been unemployed for a year and a half of my whole life. Bro, you've been working since you was 2? That's crazy. No, I'm just playing. I understand. I'm sorry, I'm childish. Let me look at this really quick. Let me see. Dream Killer 187. Bro, you gotta be from Cali. All right. So let me share this information. For those of you who are interested in joining our academy, Transcend Financial Academy, I have a special offer. You can join that academy for $19.99 a month. It's month to month. If you want to join for a month, you can. If you want to join for 12 months, that's totally up to you. If you're on Instagram or Facebook and you want access to Transcend Financial Academy for $19.99 a month, feel free to send me a message on Facebook or feel free to DM me on IG, and I will send you that information. But at the end of the day, you know, it's all about obtaining the dough chaser mentality so that we can begin to transcend financially. So if you are someone who is ready to take that leap, feel free to join the academy. If you're someone who would like help and assistance with repairing your credit, we offer a credit repair service called the 700 Club. Very popular, helping a lot of people, and we're getting better every day. And if you are someone who is interested in that, feel free to learn more at our website, the 700clubcreditrepair.com. That link is in the comment area of the YouTube video. Facebook, IG, send me a message if you want that information as well. But you can learn more about that at the 700clubcreditrepair.com. Okay. So I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. This Thursday. Wait, today is Thursday.
Next Tuesday. Been busy.
It's been busy. Do I have
Anything to give away?
Yeah. In my closet, we're giving away something today. We're giving away something today. Yeah. We're giving away some Dough Chaser t-shirts. If you're interested in winning a free t-shirt, this is what I want you to do. I want you to text 419. No, I'm sorry, wrong number. I want you to text 567 318 5210. First two people to text that number will win. Okay, that's our office number. 567-318-5210. Text the office, and first two people to do that will win a t-shirt. Don't chase your t-shirt. Check that out.
She is watching this while she's driving.
Told you, bro.
You did.
567-318-5210. That is our office number. Text it. I actually have a question. I have a quick survey I need your help on, by the way. I'm looking to grow a more tight-knit community. And, there's information that, I want to share. And sometimes I'm thinking, like, should I write a blog or should I send an email? But I've noticed that a lot of people aren't reading our emails. And I feel like one thing that will help me get information out to you all is if I can text you the information that I want to share with you. Would any of you be receptive to that? Okay. And type 1 if you'll be open to that. It'll be an email, a text maybe once a week. If that, once a week, I send you a text message saying, hey, check out this information. It could possibly help you improve your credit or fix your finances. Would you be open to sharing your phone number with my organization? Type 1. Because I'm scared to ask people for their phone number. They feel like I'm trying to holler at them. I'm married. Okay.
The wife is on the IG.
Yeah, my wife is on the IG. What's up, baby? I'm not trying to get your phone number to holler at you. I'm actually trying to get your phone number to provide you with value. Type 1 if you be open to that. Type 2 if you said, hell no. Type 1 if you be open to that. Type 2 if you aren't really comfortable with that. Because one thing I've noticed is that, people, they're getting on our email list. We're sending them information, but they miss out on pertinent information because they don't open up their email address. And I feel like if I sent you a text, you'd be like, you know what? I'm about to read this. Can I log in? All right. Can you get Audrey for me? Please, I'm sorry. All right, y'all. I'm having problems trying to log into our site. Oh, there it goes. All right. So let me see. What time is it? Elliot in Atlanta. I actually needed the login for our text messaging. I got it though. Thank you. I'm sorry. I appreciate it.
You're such a genius.
All right, so we have a winner, Elliot, in Atlanta. Mr. T Boss said he likes the idea of text messages. My man Hurricane's been working since he was 15. That's crazy. All right, so we have a winner for the T-shirt, Elliot in Atlanta. Elliot Stewart, I see you on YouTube. Thank you for participating. I appreciate that. I'm about to text you right now. All right, but I can't talk right now. At the end of the day, this is the end of our episode. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Again, my name is Jason White, CEO and founder of Witness Riches. You all have a wonderful evening. I will see you next episode. I'm out. Peace.